Said I'm going live now. We're live. Okay. We're on.
Good morning. Who's on here? Nobody. Oh, hi. Paul's here. Hi, Paul. We have 3 minutes, so we are going to wait another couple of minutes. But if you are with us, you can see that we have a couple of pieces of equipment, very technical pieces of equipment. A chair and a bag. Okay, so one of those is for Ryan, one of those is for me. We're giving you the option to use a backpack or that's right, Paul, or shopping bags, or you can just use weights if you have weights at home, which you do. So no rush. You do not have to rush around and find a backpack. But just so that you're aware, we're going to be demonstrating with the backpack today. And it's going well, thanks. How are you? I've gone mad with bread making power. I made far too many loaves of bread, and now I have too many, and I have to give them away. That's my story for yesterday. Also, it's raining here. Oh, Howard and Marlene have joined us also. And Paul has run. Okay, Paul, how far did you run? Howard and Marlene, did you guys run today? Sunny but cold. Ooh, not bad, 11K. Howard and Marlene usually run on Sundays, I think. But I don't know if they're running right now. So for those of you, Howard and Marlene, if you're just joining us and you don't have weights at home, we're telling people to grab a chair. Well, even if you have weights at home, grab a chair. You need a chair.
You need a chair for sure.
Okay, Paul's going to grab a chair.
Paul has been
Paul's been blowing up the chat.
Yeah, Paul's very vocal this morning.
Took a long walk, long run on Sundays. That's what I thought. Howard, what are you guys running tomorrow? How far do you have to run tomorrow? Are you doing 16K? Are you doing 18K? Or are you less than 18? Either way, while you respond, you need a chair and a bag. If you have weights at home, you can omit the bag and just use weights.
No. We're still asking you to use weights. Just put them in the bag. That's what we do.
Okay, Paul, you have to get a bag, says Ryan. So you'll put your weights in the bag.
Yes. We want either a shopping bag or a backpack. Either way, 2 straps is key. So No laptop bags, no gym bags, no purses, anything with only one strap will probably not work. We need a 2-strap bag, and then you can also grab weights and put weights into the bag, or if you don't have enough weight, in this bag we've got a strength and conditioning textbook, 2 cans of coconut milk, and 2 cans of diced tomatoes to add some weight. So we've probably got, she's probably got about 15 or 20 pounds worth of weight in there, just made up of random stuff. I don't know, what do you think? And I've got 30 pounds in here from just 2 dumbbells that I threw in.
Okay, you took the dumbbell.
Do you want one of them?
No.
Do you want the
I have
bag?
this candle.
Teresa can have the 30-pound bag.
I have this
today.
candle, this beautiful candle that Marlene gave to me. I'll put that in there. And then it will be closer to 20 pounds.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
we've got a couple others on there who are not being so active in the group chat, which is fine. For those of you that are there, we are going over again. This is a workout we've done previously that was quite popular, so we're bringing it back. It's a tough one. You need a bag, shopping bag or a backpack, any bag with 2 handles on it,
2 handles.
and fill it with whatever you can to give it some good weight, probably 20, 30 pounds. If you're feeling really up to it, you can even go up to 40 or 50 pounds probably for most of these movements. Throw dumbbells in there, throw textbooks in there, throw cans of soup in there, whatever you've got. And then you also need a chair. 1 chair per person working out today
Just
in
one.
your household. So if there's 2 of you working out, you need 2 chairs. If there are 7 of you in the same household working out, you need 7 chairs. There's probably nobody watching right now with 7 people working out, but if you are, 7 chairs is what you'll need.
You should open a gym if that's you.
Yeah.
7 people. That's a good size for a small personal training studio.
Mhm.
Anyway, Good Life is opening soon, guys. For those of you that are not here, that's not as exciting as it is for us. But
For those of you in Ontario,
exciting.
it's opening soon too, just not as soon.
Yes.
I think they're calling for early to mid-July.
Alberta is opening at the end of the month.
We open a week Monday. Alberta opens the Monday after that.
Cool.
I think Ontario is opening in sections, with Toronto being the last section to open because it's the busiest. But Northern Ontario gyms, I think, open early July. And
You
gyms
like
in-
Ryan and just step forward and back a bunch.
yeah, just walking. Just
Ryan likes to
walking.
talk to you with 1 step only. 1 step forward,
My
1 step
thinking.
back.
It's my thinking walk.
Okay, enough
Let's
goofing around.
do it.
Let's do it. Are you guys ready? You have your bag, you have your chair. I put mine to the side because we're gonna start with some yoga.
I'm just gonna kick mine while we do it.
So yeah, Ryan's just gonna get in the way of his. Okay, so you don't have to have a mat, but you just need enough space to be able to reach your arms out without hitting any quarantine partners. So we're gonna take a big breath in and reach up towards the ceiling, bring your eyes up. And then exhale, fold forward, hands towards the floor. You want to bend into your knees quite a lot, especially for those of you that are tall. You're going to take a breath in to a halfway lift and support your hands on your thighs. And then exhale and fold forward, step back to a plank position. Drop the knees. And then slowly on an exhale, drop the chest through the arms and down to the hands to the floor. Inhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears, eyes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sit back onto your heels and lift your hips up to downward facing dog. We're going to take 5 full breaths here. Breath number 1, spread the fingers and spread the toes. Breath number 2, lengthen the arms and the spine, drawing the shoulder blades down into your back pockets. Breath number 3, shake and nod the head, relax your neck. Breath number 4, And 5 are going to be deep inhalations through the nose and exhalations through the mouth with a strong brace to your tummy. On your next inhale, look towards your fingertips and step your feet towards your hands. And exhale, fold forward, sink into the knees. Draw your chest towards your thighs. Take an inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling once again, and then exhale, hands through heart center and back to your sides. We're going to do that once more. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the thighs. Exhale, fold and step back to plank. Drop the knees and on an exhale, drop the chest through the hands. Inhale, upward facing dog, look toward the ceiling, depress the shoulders. And exhale, draw the hips up and back into downward facing dog. And we're going to hold here once again for 5 breaths. Inhale through the nose. And this time, exhale through the nose if you can. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and grip the mat or the floor with your fingers and your toes. Lengthen the neck, shake the head. And 2 more full breaths in and out through the nose this time. As you're exhaling through your nose, think about bracing your belly. On your next inhale, look towards your hands and step your feet close to them. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling or the roof, and exhale, hands through heart center. Okay, we're going to do a modification on that. So you're going to bring your feet nice and close together so your big toes touch. You're going to sink into the knees a little bit and sweep your arms up on an inhale. And then you're going to exhale and fold your chest towards your knees. Once again, bending strongly into your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Step your feet back to plank. This time, without dropping the knees, you're going to stay strong in your plank and lower slowly through chaturanga with straight legs. Nice and slow to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. This time, straighten the arms, press into the tops of the feet, and lift your legs off the floor. Exhale, drop your knees, lift your hips, and come into downward facing dog. We're going to pivot the left foot slightly outward and step the right foot forward. From here, you're going to drop your left knee down to the floor, and you're going to take your right arm and you're going to sweep it on an inhale up and back, and then bring it forward again. We're going to go on to the left side. Big breath in, reach the arm up and back. And we're going to do once more on the right. Reach. And on the left. From here, you're going to step your right foot back to meet your left. Back into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to do a little extra flow. So you're going to shift your weight forward into your plank. And you're going to lower yourself down to the floor once again, nice and slow through chaturanga. Inhale, push through your hands, straight arms, lift your legs off the floor with the tops of your feet pressing down. Yep. And then you're going to exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. This time you're going to pivot the right foot and step the left, and then come down onto your right knee. Left arm sweeps up and back. And then the right. Big breaths as you go. And then the left. And now the right. Maybe you guys can hear the sirens in the background. Maybe there's sirens for you in your home. Okay, step back with the left foot into downward facing dog. Once again, we're gonna flow. You're gonna come forward into your plank, lower down, inhale into upward facing dog, and exhale once again into downward facing dog. We're gonna hold here for 5 breaths. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Lengthen the arms, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Shake and nod the head to loosen the neck. And breathe fully in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, look towards your hands and step your feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms up, reach towards the ceiling, and bring the hands to your heart center. Okay, we're gonna do one more before we start our workout. Reach the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Come down through chaturanga or low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, stretch the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, you're gonna step your feet towards your hands and sink into a low squat. Okay? From here, you're gonna bring your hands back and bring your feet about the width of a yoga mat or just a little bit wider than your shoulders. We're gonna take the knees to one side. So windshield wipe the knees. Ryan's gonna get stuck by the wall. Hopefully you're not stuck by a wall. And then you're gonna inhale through center and exhale to the other side. Once again, inhale through center, exhale, other side. So while we're going through this, we're gonna do another 3 or 4 times each side. I want you to be conscious of where your butt cheeks lift off the floor as you're rotating. So butt cheeks should stay on the floor until your end range of motion. And then at that very end range of motion where you feel a little bit of extra stretch, slowly bring the knee right down to the floor. Ryan's looking at me like he doesn't really understand what I'm talking about.
No, I understand what you're talking about. My butt leaves the floor immediately.
Yeah, so if
my
your butt leaves the floor right away, that just means that you have a little less range in the hip, and all the more reason why you should do this every day.
She's not wrong. She does have great hip mobility, and she is not wrong.
It's even a little bit sore for me, but yes, I can get my knees to the floor. So like Paul, you might not be able to get your knees to the floor. Howard, maybe you're not getting your knees to the floor. That's okay. That doesn't make you bad people. It just means that you have to do this more. Okay? Not trying to tell you what to do, just, suggesting. Okay, we're done with the windshield wipers. Let's now shift ourselves back into a little squat position. So you're gonna bring your feet wide and point your feet towards the front of your mat, okay? We call this human rest position. So we're gonna do one last stretch just to open up the thoracic spine. So you're gonna take your hands and push your elbows into your knees. And then you're gonna counter tension that by pushing your knees back into your elbows. That's position number 1. Okay, so you're gonna take a couple of breaths there, bracing your tummy strong, not holding your breath, but bracing. And then you're gonna place both hands to the floor. Okay, you can maintain that pressure or just bring your hands to the floor without, just release the knees and the elbow tension. And you're gonna bring one hand up towards the ceiling. Now you might get to here, like that might be your end range, but we're gonna try and turn and reach the arm up towards the ceiling. And you should feel a pretty strong stretch in the back. And then we're gonna do the other side. Reach. And one more time each side. This time we're gonna stay here for 2 breaths. So hold here, inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, and exhale, and then switch, and reach, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then from here, very slowly, because your knees might be sore, you're going to press into your hands and lift your butt and just sort of heel toe your feet back towards one another until your big toes touch. So they're nice and close. You're going to sink into your knees now, almost like you're about to sit on a chair. You're going to take your hand and you're going to sweep them up and you're going to hold about halfway, chair pose. And we're going to take 3 full breaths here. Brace the tummy strong. Sink nice and low. In and out through your nose. Another 1 breath. In and out. And then inhale and stand up. And exhale, release your arms. Okay, are you a little bit moist? Because I am.
Definitely.
Hopefully you're warm. I'm going to hand it over to Ryan to go through your exercises with you, and I'm going to open the window because it's quite hot.
It is hot in here. It's getting stuffy. Okay, guys. So I trust that by now everyone has their backpack with 2 straps and a whole bunch of weights or whatever you've got in it, plus your chair. So as I said earlier, this is a workout that we did quite some time ago, maybe 6 weeks to 8 weeks ago, but was a popular one. We enjoyed it a lot, so we're bringing it back today. It is going to be 6 movements, 12 reps of each movement, 1 minute rest, and we're going to do 4 rounds. So it's a quick but tough workout today. So we're going to alternate between using our backpack and using our chair. Our first movement is using the backpack. Now, if you've got an actual backpack, you can actually strap it onto your stomach for this first one, strap it onto your front. Or if you've got a shopping bag like Teresa, you can hold the straps just at the top of your chest, under your chin, in a sort of goblet position, we call it. And we're going to do front squats with our bag. So we're going to squat with the weight front loaded.
You're still just demonstrating.
I'm just demonstrating, yeah.
He's demonstrating, guys.
You can try 1 or 2 reps with me if you like, okay? But I'm showing this is how we're going to set up, whether you're using a shopping bag or a backpack, strap it on you, and we're squatting with the weight front loaded. So as I said, everything's 12 reps, so that one's 12 reps. From there, we're going to use our chair. We're going to get into a side plank position. Elbow is on the chair. You're going to have your top leg forward and your bottom leg back. Your hand is on the side of your head, and you're going to crunch through. So your back leg, knee comes through, elbow comes to that knee, and then we switch sides. So that one, again, 12 reps on each side. Your third movement, back to the backpack. We're going to do a Pendlay row. So a Pendlay row is a bent over row, and the weight touches back to the floor every single time. So if you're using a backpack, the bag is going to be on the floor. Your hands are going to be on the straps. If you're using a shopping bag like Teresa, same idea. 1 hand on each strap, bag is on the floor. We hinge over so the back's nice and flat, back's behind you. Drive the shoulders down and then pull up, aiming sort of for the low part of your ribs there. Pull up, back to the ground. Up, back to the ground every single time. Again, that's 12 reps. That's your Pendlay row. Our next movement is back on the chair. This one we're going to lay down on the floor and we're going to put our feet up on the chair. We're aiming to have our knees above our hips. So our knees are bent at about 90 degrees and your heels are just on the chair. You don't need your much more of your legs on the chair than that. From here, we take a big breath into the stomach, brace, and then bring the legs down and straighten them around the chair. And then back to that start position. Down, straight, heels on the chair. We'll keep our heads on the ground, and you can make a fist at your side. You can drive your elbows into the ground, or if you want some support, you can put your hands just under your lower back there too. All great ways to cue tension. So that's movement number 4. Again, 12 reps. Movement number 5 is a carry. So for this one, if you've got a backpack, usually they have this top strap to just hang it on a hook. You're going to want to grab that strap. If you've got a shopping bag, hold both straps in one hand. We're going to stand nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Hands are just off your side. The bag shouldn't be dragging against your leg. So we want to engage the muscles of the back. And then we're going to march, driving the knees up. And when we do that, you want to make sure that your knees end up higher than hip level. So we don't want to just kick to here. Really get them up. Okay? You're going to do 12 steps and then put the bag on your other side and do 12 steps again. Finally, your last movement, we're back on the chair. This time, you're facing down in a plank position, hands on the ground, feet on the chair. And then 1 foot at a time comes down, tap the ground, and then alternate feet. That one is going to be 12 total, so you'll just end up doing 6 each side, okay? 12 reps total. So those are your 6 movements. We go from bag to chair, back to chair, back to chair. 12 reps each. Do my little thinking walk. 12 reps each. 1 minute rest, 4 rounds. So guys, we might all be on a slightly different pace here. Teresa and I are going to try and make sure that we don't race through this at all. And we encourage you not to race through it either. It's a lot of movements to do. Think of it more like a marathon than a sprint. So pace yourself, focus on good technique, make sure your muscles are squeezing as you do it, make sure you're breathing as you do it, and hopefully we all stay in and around the same pace so that we can rest together and then get to our next rounds together. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So everyone grab hold of your bag. We're getting started with front squats. So I'm going to strap my bag onto my stomach. Teresa's going to just hold hers. And we're going to start with 12 squats. Sure. Here we go. Breathing in as we drop. Breathing out as we stand up. We want to keep those knees open. Feet firmly gripping the floor. And make sure you are not rounding through your back as you drop. You still want to keep a nice neutral spine. This will be number 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. We're going to take our time as we transition here. So we're going into our side plank position. Elbows on the chair. It's underneath your shoulder. Top leg is crossed in front. And we're crunching 12 times on this side.
Oh, no.
2, pulling your bottom leg to your top elbow. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep those hips high. 10, 11, 12. Good. And you can switch sides. Again, top leg is forward. Bottom leg crunches up. 6, 7. I'm at 8. We're going to 12. That is 12. For me, hopefully you're on a similar pace. We're going to get our bags. We're going to bring them back in front of us. It's on the floor. On this one, it's our Pendlay row. So we hinge the hips back. You should feel a little tension on your hamstrings. Neutral spine. Grab both straps. Shoulders down. and pulling. Remember, your weight touches the ground every time between reps. It gives you an opportunity to reset the shoulders if you need and take a little bit of the weight off of the lower back and keep it up on the lats. I think we're at 12.
I got 14.
Oh, wow. Okay, a few extra reps for Teresa. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna bring ourselves to the floor next. Put our heels up on the chair. Knees are bent just above your hips. Elbows are creating tension in the ground, or fists, or hands under your back, and here we go. Lower. Let your legs wrap the chair as they straighten out, and your heels come down towards the ground. Remember, if you have any lower back issues with this one, you can put your hands under your lower back for a little bit of extra support there and a good cue to breathe into your hands. Where are we at?
This is 12.
This is 12 for us. Okay, we are back up. Next is our marches. Whew. Make your way to standing. Get your bag. Doesn't matter what side you start on, we're gonna do both. We're standing tall, shoulders back, chest forward, eyes forward, and march. 2, 4, 6. Get those knees up. That's 12. We're gonna switch sides and do 12 again. Here we go. Should be keeping a little bit of a brace on your stomach here the whole time. It's not max tension, but you're definitely holding a little bit of tension there. All right. And last one, plank position, feet up on the chair. Hands on the ground. 12 taps to the floor. Make sure your hips are up and your spine's neutral. We're not sagging.
Strong set shoulder position as well. So you're thinking about squeezing your shoulder blades together as opposed to rounding and pushing up.
That's 12. Beautiful.
Woo!
All right.
One
We are
round
going to
done.
take a minute rest.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to grab a sip of water. We're going to regroup. I'm going to use my chair for a rest space.
Ooh, the breeze is coming in nice. It's pouring down outside, guys. Lindsay, is it raining in Lake Country? Oh, I dropped my lid. Lindsay's in Lake Country. Just in case
For those of
everybody
you-
wanted to know that.
For those of you who don't know, it is your Richmond Hill to your Toronto.
Yeah, kind of.
something like that.
Okay, we're at 40 seconds. We're going to take another 20 seconds and then start our next round. Are you guys game? Beep-beep-beep-beep.
Okay, so everyone get yourselves ready. We're getting going in 10 seconds. Grab your bag, get it into position. We've got some emojis from Lindsay. They are rain emojis. All right, guys, bags up, loaded on the front. Feet firmly planted, and here we go. Big breath in and lower. Breathe out and come up. As you stand, make sure you're squeezing your butt. Make sure you're feeling the tenderness from yesterday's workout. I know I am. That is 12. Okay, from bag to chair. So we are on our side plank crunches.
I'm not going to screw it up this time.
Bottom leg to top elbow. I'm at 10. And I'm at 12. I'm gonna switch sides once I finish my 12. Teresa's gonna follow up, and you guys will.
Those are hard.
They are hard. If you're ready, 12 on the other side.
Ryan is just a machine.
They're killing me. I'm just hiding well. That is my 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Penlay rows. Your bag is coming back in front of you. It's on the floor. Bag's just in front of your toes. Hinge those hips back. Neutral spine. Shoulders down. And pull.
Nine, 10, 11, and 12.
We're not doing 14 this time. Okay, back to a chair. Back's on the ground. Heels are up on the chair for this one. Remember, you can support your lower back with your hands under there. Use it as a cue to breathe in 3 dimensions in your belly. Big breath and lower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze your butt. Brace. And contract the muscles of your legs. That should be 12. Hopefully you made it. Roll.
I find that one very hard. That one kills me.
Which one's your hardest one?
All right.
Which one do you hate the most?
Marches. We've got it in a suitcase carry position. We're nice and strong and tall and driving those knees up.
That's 12.
Other side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strong tummy. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully my counting is not throwing you off. Okay, feet up on the chair.
Last movement of this round.
Whoa.
I kick the chair. Don't kick your chairs, people. Here we go.
Ryan has a habit of breaking everything.
I'm a bit of an elf.
I think this is 10.
Yeah, that was 12 for me.
Okay.
This week I broke our cup measure, and so far I've broken 3 coffee machines. Count them, 3 coffee machines.
Okay, we're resting for a minute.
We are resting for a minute.
If you also have any
Oh,
funny stories
6:30.
about breaking things in your home, feel free to post them to the chat. Is our door okay?
Yeah, it's solid. This is a real solid door.
It's
We built it
probably
ourselves.
like 10 pounds and hollow.
And when I say built it ourselves, I mean assembled from a kit.
Okay, we have 20 seconds. Get it together, get your water. Hopefully you have water close by. 8 seconds.
And then we are front loading that weight for our squats again.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Let's squat.
1, 2, 3.
Knees open, butt squeezes.
6, 7. Try to keep your eyes straight ahead. 11, 12. That's me done. How about you?
I'm done.
Okay, chair. Oh, the planks. Okay.
Teresa's favorite. Here we go.
Back leg. to elbow. Squeeze your butt to drive your hips into extension. Oh. Push down strong through your forearm. Whew. I feel like we go through those very fast.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So if you guys need an extra second, take it. Okay.
Nobody else is desperately rushing through those to try and get them finished? Okay. 10 leg rows.
10 legs.
Here we go.
Hinge from the hip, big strong pull in the back. Brace the tummy to protect your lower back. 10,
I'm at 10 now.
11, 12.
Beautiful. To the floor.
Feet up, back down. Set it up strong, 90 degrees at the knees, flex the toes towards your shins, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your butt, drive your arms into the floor, create tension in your upper back. Contract your thigh muscles at the bottom.
12.
Okay.
That should be 12. We are up. And we are marching. The leg reps are killer. Agreed. All right. Here we go. Strong hold. High knees.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew.
And again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hands on the floor, feet on the chair, plank position. And we're tapping our feet and we're not breaking any closet doors. Here we go.
Shoulder blades squeeze together. Pack your shoulder. Hands directly underneath. Not out away from you or in front. Shift your weight right over top of your hands.
12.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Woo! Almost there.
3 rounds down. 1 to go.
1 to go. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump your quarantine partner if you have one. Fist bump your puppy if her name is Ellie Mae. Okay. That's 15 minutes, 15 seconds of rest so far. We have about another 45. Grab your water.
Think about all the things you're going to do today at home to avoid the rain. Maybe
Or if
starting
it's sunny and cool outside, maybe you're going outside to do some gardening.
The rain's doing our gardening for us today, so that's all right.
Any excuse for Ryan not to have to weed.
I'm happy to go in water, but the rain took my job today.
Okay,
I wish the rain would weed for us.
we got 10 seconds. Ready to squat. Last round. Okay, so this is the last round, everyone. You know what that means? Means last set, best set.
Last set, best set.
So it means you give everything you got without any succumbing to fatigue. So all your reps are gonna look amazing because you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Ready?
Here we go.
Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that extra little squeeze in the butt. Extra brace in the tummy. Last ones you gotta do with these all day. 11, 12. Oh, I still need my bag, right?
Not
Nope.
yet.
Plank. 4 rounds in and I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, top leg forward, bottom leg, knee up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open the chest each time you come up. 9, 10, 11, 12.
I nearly stopped at 10. I forgot we were doing 12.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ryan is delirious.
Forgot how to count. Here we go.
1. Make it count. Last time you gotta do this. Make it strong. Eyes up. Okay,
12.
that's 12.
Pendlay rows.
Make your way over to your bag.
Make your bag's way over to you. Whatever you gotta do. Shoulders clap down and rowing. And this will be 12.
11, 12 for me. Whew. Okay.
All right. Backs on the ground. Heels on the chair.
Okay. Let's see it. Super strong legs, super strong butt, super strong core muscles. Toes towards your shins to help flex the muscles of your legs. It's 9,
This is 9.
10, 11, 12.
That is 12.
Woo!
Oh, those kill me so bad.
Okay. That's okay because they're done. We don't have to do any
No more of those. We're into our marches. Last couple exercises here, guys. Up tall. Driving those knees up. That's 12. Other side. Here we go.
That's 12. Okay.
Last exercise on the day. Toes up, hands down. Strong plank.
Set your shoulders and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of full body tension here. 6, 7. Long spine. 9, 10, 11. You made it.
Whew, I am sweating.
Me too.
Fist bumps all around.
Yeah. Multi-fist bump. Paw fist bump. For all of you out there. Killed it today. Okay, so for those of you that want a couple of stretches post-workout, what do you have for us, Ryan? Any particular stretch you like?
What do we do today? So something for quads. We can do, since those reps on the back probably killed us on our front squats, we can do some quad and glute stretches. So a good quad stretch, a classic, but often done poorly. I think it's called a run and stretch. Standing, pulling back from your heel. The main part that a lot of people miss is that it's actually important to keep active through this one. So you actually want to squeeze your butt to keep your hips straight.
You want to push your hips forward.
Exactly. Too often, something like this is done, and you'll still feel a stretch through the quad, but if you extend the hips, we get a stretch from both the top and bottom point where the quad muscle inserts to the hip and the knee. So you can do that on both sides.
Thanks, Lindsay. Fist bump.
And you guys can hold a bit longer or do it again after I demonstrate. And then for a good glute stretch, what we can do, Teresa wants to do a chair glute stretch.
Oh, I'm just, your chair's here. So you
Let's
can,
use it. Yeah, why not?
you can cross your ankle over top of your knee, flex your toes toward your shin, and you can just lean into your stretch a little bit with a neutral spine. So notice I'm not hunching over. I'm trying to keep length in my back and draw my ribs towards my thigh. And that should intensify this right around your butt. And it's the side of your leg.
Yeah, and you can even get a little more stretch into the side of the glutes by giving a gentle push down on your knee if you like as well.
Good point.
Yeah.
So you can do that about 20 seconds on each side. And maybe one more.
How about something for the shoulders?
Yeah, something for your shoulders. You can go thread the needle. So bringing your hand
Love thread the needle.
through in a quadruped position, drawing your shoulder and your whole arm against the floor, pressing against the floor, gently drawing your arm back towards your shoulder, but not actually sort of moving, if that makes sense, and that'll generate a bit of pull between your shoulder blade and your spine. Okay, so those are some stretches for you guys to do.
We didn't hold them for the full length, but you guys can hold them.
You guys have time.
You have time. Hold them for about a minute each position would be great.
Yes.
And next week, please join us. It will be our last live Saturday workout next week, because then we will be training back in the gym again, and we will be training clients on Saturday mornings. So please join us then. Thank you for coming out today.
And if you are missing our workouts, all of our workouts are still posted online, so you can revisit some of these if you like.
Of course.
And those videos will stay there. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for joining us.